Right now, think of something you want. Let's say it's a 6-figure business, a 7-figure business, to go on a trip, something along those lines, and you don't yet have it. That means you have a limiting belief. We all have limiting beliefs all the time. Otherwise, we would have exactly what we want. It's only in our mind that we're being held back from creating the reality that we choose to manifest. So today I want to talk to you about the top limiting beliefs that come up for even me, a money mindset and manifestation coach, as I'm scaling my business to 7 figures. So on this playlist, you're getting my journey of scaling my business from 6 to 7 figures and the stuff that comes up for me so that you can be on this journey with me and scale your business too. I'm Dr. Amanda, the money healer, and I'm known for going from food stamps to building a 6-figure business fast. And every week on the NFA Money channel, I release videos to help entrepreneurs just like you develop NFA, no fucking around, money confidence, so that you can make money more easily on your terms, faster, so you can scale your business with more joy, ease, flow, and fun. That's what we all want. So let's get into the topic for today. This is a big one because our limiting beliefs keep us stuck. If we didn't have limiting beliefs, we would be able to break through the glass ceiling and get where we want to go overnight really quickly. The thing is that your limiting beliefs cause you to have the current reality you have because you've planted seeds from the past in limiting beliefs into your present moment, and that's what creates your reality now and the future. So it's your job to figure out what are my limiting beliefs so that I can up level to the next level. And so in the NFA Money Formula, don't forget it's at nfamoneyformula.com. I give you a whole bunch of information about how to go through this process. Step number 1 is that you've got to recognize your beliefs, your blocks. Then you've got to reframe your beliefs and then reprogram through repetitive actions. And so for me on this journey, it's really important if I am committed, which I am, to breaking through to 7 figures and I'm not there yet, I've got to start picking apart and recognizing what are my limiting beliefs. And so on this journey to 7 figures, they come up a lot. And I journal every day to get to know myself better, to understand what those blocks are. And I want to share mine with you today so that you know, even I go through this. You're going to go through it too. Whatever level you're at in your business, as you scale, you're going to run into new limiting beliefs. They're unconscious until you make them conscious, and then you have the power to change them. So for me, these are really common ones that come up for other people too that I work with. And so I'm sure you're experiencing these as well. So I'm going to tell you my top 3 and then I'll break them down and share some strategies I use to overcome and break through them so I can keep expanding and growing so that I can hit that 7-figure mark. So number 1 is it will only happen with hard work. Number 2, do I have what it takes? And number 3, what if the success causes me to be a greedy jerk? So these are beliefs that come up for me, and I'm going to give you examples. So in the it will only happen with hard work. This has been a huge one for me in my life course. I have been someone who's worked super hard to get where I am. I went back to grad school when I was a mom with 3 kids, and then I got divorced in the middle of that after having an affair, and I was on food stamps, and life was pretty fucking hard. Like, I laugh a little bit about it, and at the time I cried a lot. I mean, I laid in bed and cried a lot, and people really didn't know that I was suffering, and they thought I was really tough, and I survived it, and I also felt pretty awful inside, and I felt hopeless and helpless and like I was gonna be stuck forever. And I would watch these people around me go on trips and have all this fun, and I'd be like, I'm working my ass off over here. I was going to school full time. I had 3 kids who went back and forth, some in shared custody, some with me full time. Like, I was busy, and then I took on an extra research position to make more money. So there was no lack of working hard. So this interesting thing about this belief is that it comes from this money causes stress money block. So I watched my parents work really hard to get where they are, and they had a lot of ups and downs. They were serial entrepreneurs, and it was like sometimes, it was like the boom bust thing. Sometimes highly successful, sometimes economy shifts and like 2008 and closed stores down and all these things. And so when I was young, they worked hard. Like, my parents to this day or in their 60s and they still work really hard. So I've watched success happen through working hard, and I've embedded this belief that you have to work really hard to make money. And then I played that out in my life. And so one of my main mantras to start to shift that has been work less, make more, have fun. The less I work, the more I make. And I've really been playing into how do I set up systems that will help me delegate, automate, and drop things that are not aligned with easy money making. And it starts first with my brain. And it's been an interesting one because in 2021, I really slowed way down because I thought, I can't work 10 times as hard to 10x my business. To go from 100,000 to 1 million, I can't work 10 times as hard. That's not going to be possible. There's not enough hours in the day. And so I really have gotten the opportunity to practice what I preach and go, okay, I'm only willing to scale my business to 7 figures in a way that's easy, flowing, fun, where I'm not working all the time. So in 2021, I started working less. I still made more than I did the year before. And in 2022, my manifestation is to take my business to 7 figures. Now, doing that in a way that's easy, flowing, and fun has taken me having a lot of faith. Like a lot of faith, because I don't know what I'm doing totally. Of course, I know a lot of what I'm doing. I mean, I know how to scale my business to 6 figures. I've never scaled a business to 7 figures. I've never earned 7 figures myself. So there's this imposter syndrome fear that comes up, which is related to number 2. Do I have what it takes? I see all these other coaches in the world and other thought leaders and even YouTube creators building 7-figure businesses. And sometimes it seems like a mystery. You're like, how did they do that? Are they some sort of magical creature because I'm doing everything I know how to do? And is it scaling fast enough? And so I really sit with that. And I sit with, absolutely, if I know how to make $50, I know how to make 100. If I know how to make 100, I know how to make 1,000. Now I've created a business last year where I made well over 100. Well, I was in the between 100 and 200, which is over 100. I did that in my first year. Second year, I made more. Third year, I made more. So then I go, okay, I have the skills and the tools and the mindset to do that. So I want you to think wherever you're at right now, if you are making money in your business, you already have taken steps to open the door to the possibility of more. So when I bump up against these money blocks, like you've got to work hard to make money, I just sit with, have faith that I can relax and slow down to speed up, that I can narrow my focus to expand my freedom, that I don't have to do all the things that everybody's doing to build their business. Because what I see with most entrepreneurs, and definitely the people that come to me to work with me, is that there's an addiction to stress, and it's this money block of that money causes stress. So when we think money causes stress, we actually create that in our reality. So we overfill our plates and we're always busy. Our calendar's full, our day is full, there's never enough time, and we're always stressed. And so I'm breaking the habit of being that person because I've had the money belief for my whole life. It takes hard work to make a lot of money. And so the shifts, I go work less, make more, have fun, have my money make money for me. So I invest money in my business and I have my money make money for me. I create passive streams of income through affiliate opportunities. I sell products and programs that are already created that I don't need to do anything for, and I create income streams there. Then I go, okay, what's the most impactful thing I can do in my business to create let's say a passive stream or a less hour for dollar stream of income. So for me, I'm creating a hybrid online course right now where there'll be some of me that you get, and then there's also a course that is evergreen, so everyone can take it, and then they come together for monthly online Zooms. So they get some of me, and then they also get a course so that I can scale myself. So, we've got to be thinking of easier ways to make money, but if you're not training your brain to think that thought, you're going to continue to train your brain to think it's hard to make money. I've got to work my ass off. And so we don't want that. And I don't want that. So that's one that I'm playing with right now and loosening the belief system in my mind that you got to work hard to make money. And every time I notice myself getting into that struggle, I slow down, I relax, I take weekends off, I take Friday off, I go on a trip. I'm like, okay, I'm not building this business from a place of gotta grind, gotta work hard. It's about energetic alignment. So I get aligned and then things flow to me and I can attract abundance my way. I can attract opportunities my way. I can attract easy opportunities my way to make $1 million with flow and ease and joy and fun. Okay, so then in that, do I have what it takes? What I do here is I remind myself, I look around and I see people doing it, especially women, because I've had a lot of money blocks about women not having money power. And so I look around for evidence, who has done it? And remind myself, they didn't do it overnight. They didn't, I was only on food stamps a couple of years ago. It's 2022 at the time of this recording. In 2018, I was on food stamps. And so, I look at the 4-year trajectory, I'm like, I've made several $100,000 since then. So of course I have what it takes. It's just a matter of time. My success is inevitable. So anytime I get into that doubting day mode where I'm like, I'm having a doubting day, I feel like shit, I'm scared I can't do it. Oh my God, what if I can't do it? What if I made a fool of myself by saying here that I'm gonna get to 7 figures and then I can't do it? Okay, I'll get there someday. And I hold the vision of doing that in 2022 while also not beating myself up and freaking out every day because it's be, do, have. The B part is being aligned, trusting and having faith that my intention is clearly set. I'm taking steps every single day. The universe will bring me the opportunities. That's the manifestation formula. So when you do that, you release the fear, you release the doubt, and you believe in yourself. And that's money confidence, right? So this channel is all about money confidence. And this playlist that you're watching this video on right now is about scaling your business to the next level, for me to 7 figures. It's going to take faith in universal truths like the law of attraction, like cause and effect, for you to get there. So cause and effect would be, I'm taking strategic daily steps. I'm opening the doors of opportunity. I have a clear vision of what I'm creating and what I'm committed to creating. I've made that decision. I'm taking steps, and now the universe can bring me the way. It's probably going to come in ways that I can't even foresee right now. Who knows? Maybe it's like a TV appearance, or getting asked to speak on stage, or my courses sell way more quickly than I think, or I find 3 clients who pay me, or 4 clients who pay me $250,000 to work with them. Who knows? That is not my job to plan that out. And so that's what I remind myself of when I get in that stuck, fearful place of like, do I have what it takes? Oh shit, I'm not good enough. And imposter syndrome fears. I have it too. I know you have it. I have it too. So it's not that I never have these things come up. It's that I have tools to shift my mindset, and I recognize it as quickly as possible. So when you get stuck in those doubting days, you want to notice it and you want to get unstuck as quickly as possible so that you can get realigned energetically, so that all the effort and action that you take is way more potent and powerful. And then in that third one, what if success causes me to be a greedy jerk? I've really been playing with this one, and something that really helped me notice it was, I have this vision of having a white Mercedes with red leather seats. I don't know where this came from, because I don't know anyone who has a Mercedes. I mean, I've known people that have Mercedes, but I don't have like any close friends. I haven't sat in a Mercedes before. I just see them on the road and they're like so sleek and elegant, and red is one of my favorite colors. And so I love leather seats. Like my car right now is red and has black leather seats with red trim. But it's a Honda HR-V. Works awesome, great car. Love it in certain ways. It wasn't like my ideal pick. It was what I could afford at the time and was a great deal. And it's a practical, reliable car. And it was a huge upgrade from my last car when I bought it. It was right at the beginning of me becoming a coach and going like, God, I got to upgrade my car because I can't drive up to, clients' meetings in this old car that I had. And so it was a big up level for me. So Mercedes with red leather seats, I'm like, ooh, baby, bring it on. And then I have this moment of like, God, am I a greedy jerk? I don't need that. Like, I don't need that car. The car I have is great, and I start to step into like, what if people think I'm like a pretentious bitch? And that freaks me out. I'm like, God, I don't want to be seen. It makes my eyes fill up with tears saying that out loud. And you'll know when you get to the core of money blocks when that happens. Like all of a sudden you'll be like, oh God, that's like an intense unconscious belief I have. And I don't need to carry that anymore. Like I'm allowed to have a beautiful, amazing, luxurious car and enjoy it. I can have that. It's okay. It doesn't mean I'm a greedy jerk. I still can create huge impact. I create free videos every week for people to help them transform. I care immensely about you. And so me having a nice car doesn't mean I'm a greedy jerk, because money it amplifies who you already are. And I'm not a greedy jerk. So why would having more money create me to be a greedy jerk? That doesn't make sense logically. And so when I start to experience that money block and feel like, get clear on what it is, then I can tap into it and realize this is some bullshit story I'm running. It's not true. I don't need to carry this. And then that helps me loosen the reins and up level my energy and up level my vibration, so then I can attract the 7 figures my way more easily with ease, joy, flow, fun. And then I can sit in that Mercedes and enjoy every minute of it, stepping out in my lovely, fun black Converse shoes that I just got. They're like platform ones. They're so cool. So yeah, these are the things that I experience in scaling my business. Money blocks, they come up for all of us. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what's a money block belief that you are realizing after watching this comes up for you. What's preventing you from breaking through to whatever next level it is for you, 6 or 7 figures or beyond. I want to hear from you. I want to connect with you. I want to know what you're feeling and experiencing. So make sure you leave a comment for me and click on the thumbs up if you're liking what you're getting so that I can create more just like this for you. And until I see you next time, big, big hugs and NFA money making high fives.